We are live. It is your favorite YouTuber, Grapple Doctor, doing a little bit of run back on some Tekken games that I had the other night. And you know, it's like when you're just playing online kind of sparingly, and you're not in these ruler ranks, people disrespect you. But you know what? It's not really about that. If you can play Tekken, you can play Tekken. If you can't play Tekken, then you can learn how to play Tekken, right? So what I'm doing here is in this first round, and I'll spoil it for you, I'm going to lose. However, it's going to be close, and I'm really kind of picking up on the tendencies of the player and some of my punishes, because I don't actually see a lot of Hwang players, right? But you see I'm testing different options after these moves to kind of see what I can get away with. And then also, of course, there's stuff that I just know from previous Tekken games that I think is the same. I picked Atsu because I wanted to use a new character to play the new game, to kind of understand the new mechanics and how the game played. And I made a good choice, sticking with my day one, right? Run up, knee, keep going, finish, right? Now, it's really weird because I know in the first couple months the ranks are inflated, and a lot of people got up to the higher ranks, but like you can tell that some of these people, they're fishing a lot for launchers. They're kind of finishing their entire strings, and like that's very dangerous to do in games like this unless the entire string is safe. And some of them kind of aren't, but it's odd, right? You notice, like, you'll see, I'm not doing certain things that I see a lot of Azu players that spam while running through too. I use it pretty sparingly. I use it kind of when I need to use it, right? So I gathered all this data from the first game. What do I do with that data? I put it to work in the second game. So these next two games are going to be full games. You're going to see everything. I just wanted you to see kind of like important cuts, right? So he started throwing that out a little bit, but I was unable to react to it. Beautiful low parry. I can't say enough, but I remember I was like, oh, I must have became really predictable about my down back four. So I'm like, okay, cool. I won't use it as much, but this was his plan the whole time. He wants to activate heat, and he wants to just do a bunch of damage in the very beginning of the game to make it really hard for you to catch up, right? But now look at that. I blocked low, and then it just went all downhill from here. I blocked low that one time. I crowd crushed that time. I went into Liberator, I launched, and then a game that looked like I was surely going to lose, all of a sudden now I'm up 1-0. So same thing here, activates heat, and he's trying to do the same thing, right? He's trying to get that launcher so that he can get a bunch of damage and put me in a panic state, but I'm not going to panic, right? I'm going to still play my game. The mistakes I'm making, I'm not sidestepping. I'm fishing for that 1+2 counter hit, and then I realized it after that, and so I kind of toned it down a little bit. And I just couldn't remember at that current moment what my sidestep was supposed to be, and so I neglected it, right? But I knew what he wasn't respecting. He wasn't respecting things like that, right? So he wasn't ducking the down 2-4. He was willing to get hit with 1+2 out of Liberator rather than get grabbed because he was terrified of grab. He didn't want to respect that second kick. So yeah, I'm going to throw it out, right? And I'm going to punish this because I now understand how to fully punish it, but he doesn't understand that it can be punished, right? So that's data that I all gathered from the first game. Here we are again. I should have low parried that, right? But I didn't. He didn't catch the down back four, and now I'm kind of like he's in a mode where he's kind of not terrified, but he's definitely more cautious, right? See, he drops the combo, he doesn't parry the down back four like before. Now he's trying to press buttons too early. I'm like, oh, you're using 3-4 again. Okay, that's gonna come into the picture later. That get up kick, right? That time, I'm afraid to get grabbed, so what do? Instead of even doing a Liberator stance move, I just do an F4-4, I just do orbital. I get out of stance because I knew he was gonna activate heat, and then I just wait to end the game. That's it. I didn't over pursue, I didn't put myself out there, I didn't go for a big launcher, I just know I need to end the game, right? So now it's 1-1. So we're going into the last match, right, of this set. And I'm glad that he's actually played this through, but I felt like this guy, girl, or whatever, this player had an ego. They really felt some sort of way. He hadn't used that the whole time, so that was new. He finally starting to respect the 4-3. I messed up and didn't punish that, which I probably would have started just experimenting At 83-4 again, because I didn't think he would do it. But like I said, he's conditioned to think that that's a way for him to get up safely. I punish.
Yeah.
I wait for him to stand back up, move down back forward his time instead of throwing it while he's standing, looking for the actual low parry. And I guess I had a feeling I'm like, he's gonna grab or try to get a high out of that. Should have punished that, didn't. And that's why you'll see him do it again, but he just won't block, and then boom, bait. But I knew that's what he wanted to. It's like I knew that's what he wanted to do because he had been getting away with it. Now I had to make him pay. Okay. Now he's in a panic state, and you can kind of tell he's trying to become a little bit more aggressive. He's trying to pick up the pressure because he's doesn't understand how he's down 2 rounds in this point, right? And he's going for the fences. He's grabbing, he's doing strings. They are in panic mode. And he's probably like, yeah, I'm about to make this comeback. Yeah, not likely, man. So I missed that. That was a free start, and I missed it. I got into a situation where I was just so unsure, and I just let that kind of walk away. And I find it impressive that he kept spamming the armor even after I showed him that I could punish the armor. That time I wanted to do up forward 4, but I was like, I'll wait till you stand up until you grab. But it worked out. He would not. He just keeps not respecting the 4-3. That time I missed the punch. I couldn't figure out why. And to have him mash Rage Art at that point made me so happy. I'm like, you're in the purple ring, and you're mashing a Rage Art. That's how panic. You see, I've never done a Rage Art this entire time. But at this point, I just have to wait. I knew that I could do certain things to him, and he just wouldn't adapt. So look, don't let anybody try to keep you down because you don't have a strong online rate. It really doesn't matter. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe if you want to see more content.